What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, here on this Greatness Thursday, Think Different Thursday. That's what we do on Thursdays. We think differently. We don't think like everybody else. That's what makes us the great, phenomenal entrepreneurs that we are. That's what makes us the great, phenomenal leaders that we are in this world today, because we don't think like everybody else. Our goal is to think differently and to be great. Your greatness is tied to the way that you think. There's not anyone that you deem to be great that does not think differently than everybody else. That's what we're here to do. We're not in the lab, but welcome to the brand new suite. We outside, as I say, we are outside, definitely getting it in. The weather has certainly been good enough to be outside today, so I'm outside, got my walk in. Y'all know what we do, coming to you Monday through Friday right here in the brand new suite, just bringing you hopefully some insight, wisdom, ideas, principles, strategies that allow you to be able to be better today than you were yesterday, and to be better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. 1% better. That's what we strive to do right here on the brand new suite. So let's hop into this. Y'all know what we've been doing all week. I've been giving it's a secret, y'all. It's a secret. It's a secret, but I want you to tell everybody. What's up, Doc? It's a secret, but I want you to tell everybody. We've been talking about the 10 secrets to creating brand sustainability. Creating brand sustainability. This is only for those that want to put in the work and do the things that need to be done in order to be able to think in decades, not just in years. Around here, in this here parts, we think sustainability. We think decades, not years. We think in years, not months. Where is it that you want to be by the end of 2024? That's what we're thinking about. Where is it that you want to be in 2034? In order to be able to do that, in order to be able to get to that point, you must have sustainability. I don't know why this pollen gets in my throat every time. I'm sorry, y'all. But that's what we've been talking about all this week. We've talked about purpose-driven branding. We've talked about consistent brand identity. We've talked about customer-centered or customer-centric approach to doing business branding. And then today I'm going to talk about innovation and adaptability. Do you have the mindset of innovation? Do you have the ability to be able to adapt? You must be continuously innovating and to stay relevant in a rapidly changing market. Your market, my market, every industry that you are part of is continuously changing and moving. What are you doing in order to be able to move, in order to be able to stay with your industry? That's what we're going to talk about today. You got to be agile and adaptable. You got to be able to adjust. You have to be willing to embrace new technologies. You have to be willing to embrace new trends, and you have to be willing to accept your those that you serve, your customers' behaviors and the way that they change. You have to be willing to do that. That's what being being innovative and adaptable is all about, or agile or adjustable is all about. You have to be willing to do those things. You have to be willing to be invested in where your market is, where your market was, where your market is, and where your market is going. That's how you create sustainability. So let's talk about these 3 things, and then I'm going to be done, that create brand sustainability from a innovation and an adaptability standpoint. So number 1, you want to have product and service innovation. You want to always, continuously innovate your products and services to meet evolving customer needs and stay ahead of the competition. You want to invest in research development to identify your emerging trends, technologies, market opportunities, and leverage your creativity and ingenuity to develop new offerings or improve existing ones. So how can you improve your product? How can you improve your service? Those that are great, those that think differently, are always thinking of how can I do it better? That's your homework for today. I want you to think about your product and your service. I want you to take a minute, and I want you to think about your product and your service today and ask yourself, how can I make it better? Then I want you to go to those that work with you. Ask, how can we make the product better? How can we make our service better? I want you to ask those that work with you, that work for you, how can we make the product better? I want you to ask those that you serve, how can I make my product better? How do we make our product better? By introducing, innovative products and services that deliver unique value, to your clients, those that you serve. You can differentiate your brand, attract new customers, and retain existing ones, thereby driving long-term sustainability. How do you think? What's up, D? How do you think the Fortune 500 companies got to be Fortune 500 companies? Well, they got to be Fortune 500 companies because they had their products and their services were innovative. They continue to improve. They continue to make their products and services better. When you continually work on your product and services, you will lead your industry. I promise you. You will lead your industry. No doubt, because those that lead their industries, I promise you, they're doing that all the time. If you ever watch any part of the History Channel about the titans that built America, the food that built America, the cars that built America, the toys that built America, the one thing that each of those entrepreneurs has in common throughout those episodes, they were constantly making their product, constantly making their service better. Not only, they were trying to figure out how to make it better. So they did. So that's number 1. Number 2 is you got to remain agile. You have to have agile business practices. You must embrace agility and flexibility in your business operations to adapt quickly to changing market conditions and consumer preferences. Those that you serve, their preferences are going to change. And it's up to you to be able to anticipate that change, to be able to move with that change, and be able to adjust to that change. You got to prioritize nimble decision making and streamlined processes and cross-functional collaboration, enabling you to respond promptly to opportunities and challenges alike. By fostering a culture of adaptability, here's what happens, and innovation within your organization. You can stay resilient, in the face of uncertainty, and drive continuous improvement and growth, which will ensure the long-term, you to have long-term sustainability in your brand. I'm giving you these because these are ways that when you look at your business, you've got to look at your business from this perspective. If you want to create sustainability, you've got to be working on these things constantly and consistently. How committed are you to your sustainability? I'm going to drop that on you. That's the question that I want you to answer today. How committed are you to your sustainability? And how much work are you willing to put into your sustainability? And here's number 3, y'all. You have to have technology adoption and you have to digital transformation. You got to be willing You got to be willing to leverage technology. You got to be willing to leverage technology, the digital tools that you have to help you enhance your brand capabilities and improve your efficiency and create new value for your clients. There's nothing better that will create the sustainability and that loyalty than when you give new value to those that you serve. When you add value to someone, they will come back again and again and again. You must embrace the digital transformation, initiatives, and that would be like things like e-commerce that you might see, e-commerce platforms, mobile apps like this we're using here this morning, data analytics, being able to use the data, gather the data, and being able to look at what the data is telling you, so data analytics, and even AI. I know AI, can assist you, though. It's really good for your optimization, your customer experiences, personalized marketing efforts, and unlock new revenue streams. These are the innovations that are going to help you to be able to transform your brand, to transform it from where it is, to transform it to where you want it to be. And by harnessing the power of technology to innovate your business model and operation, you can future-proof. Yeah, you can future-proof your brand, remain competitive, and in a digital first world now, because this 21st century is a digital first world. A lot of things, most things have become digital, and you can sustain growth, and you can remain relevant over long periods of time. I was reading yesterday of all of these restaurants and the restaurant industry and how the dynamics of the industry are changing, and they're changing because their clients, their customers, their vision and the way that they're doing is shifting and changing, and the reason that these businesses are losing business is they aren't willing to be adaptable. They have to find innovative ways to be able to keep those customers that they used to come into the doors, but now don't come inside as often. How do you still reach them? Because I was reading, they were talking about how, in the article, it was saying how the, how certain restaurants, their clientele has dropped down certain percentage. Let's say it went from 10% down to 5%, went from 20% down to 10%. You had these droppings of their number of clients coming into the physical restaurants and sitting down and eating. It's up to that franchise to say, okay, if they're not coming into the door to eat, how can I still reach them? That's what this is about, what I'm talking about today, y'all. We've got to be innovative. We got to be willing to have an approach that is innovative and that is adaptable and adjustable. Are you as an entrepreneur? Are you innovative? Are you adjustable? Are you adaptable? I want you to think about that today. Think about your business. And think about, are you adapting to this 21st century way of doing business, the digital way, the more even businesses when it comes to commercial properties going into the office, even those aspects or those dynamics of business are changing, because you have more of a hybrid model, you have more of a work from home model. So as a consequence, you have commercial buildings that aren't being used as much. And are you adjusting to that? You have employees that you're allowing now to work from home. A lot of even innovation when it comes to using virtual assistants, where a lot of people, instead of having an office building when they're working from home, entrepreneurs such as myself and everything like that, you can outsource your assistant. That's what I do. I have a virtual assistant that is in Africa. I deal with him, and there are certain things, of course, that you get limited to, but the majority of the work, since it's digital, since a lot of the stuff is done on, right on online, there most things can be done there. They handle that heavy load. So you got to think about these things. That's what thinking different is about, y'all. That's what being great is about. If you're going to create brand sustainability, you have to be innovative. If you're going to create brand sustainability, you've got to be adaptable. You've got to be adjustable. How adaptable, how adjustable are you with your business, with your brand? It's a secret, y'all. It's a secret, but I want you to tell everybody. If these are things that you're thinking about, you're just not sure about how to move, what your next move should be, what direction you need to go, how you can go about creating this innovation and adaptability. You want to talk about your brand, how we can move your brand to the next level, hit me up. Hit me up. The entrepreneur briefcase is for you. This is why I created it. This is why I'm talking these things that I'm talking about, because these are things that we deal with within the entrepreneurial briefcase. It gives you the opportunity to be able to reclaim your time and to be able to have this innovation and to have have the tools to be able to adapt. I put the link in the description. It'll be there as well too, where you can connect with me. The link tree is there, but also the link to my YouTube channel, where I have digital content like this, where we talk about things like this. Because my goal, my assignment is to make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. So let's have a brand. Let's create brand sustainability, but you can't do it without innovation. You can't do it without adaptability. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We're gonna finish this week and next week with it, y'all. So we'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great, phenomenal day. Peace.